Good timing, oh yes. Great timing. You lucky devil. This is worth 18 submarines. Come on, Mama, let the good times roll.
So it doesn't say what kind of action a nanite surge is. If it, it just says, in certain situations, you could use a nanite surge to push your nanites to perform extraordinary feats a number of times per day, equal to half your nanite level plus your constitution modifier. The exact benefits vary by circumstance and are explained in the abilities below. Then I can spend a resolve point to gain an immediate use of a nanite surge. I can use it multiple times. Does not indicate it's an action at all.
No, because I kind of figure that using your nanite surges is kind of similar to like D&D's sorcery points.
Okay.
It's just shit you can spend to modify the stuff you already do.
Okay.
So it's more like if you've got an ability that requires a nanite surge, you can pretty much just do that, and it depends on maybe the ability says it's a certain kind of action or not, but. Yeah, spending an action, a nanite surge, it would just be, you just spend that whenever it's viable, I would think.
Yeah.
But...
I think I'll just attack with a Manica. Don't
The
know
what? Oh, is that your like magnetic gauntlet things?
I don't think it's magnetic, but yeah.
Or it's just whatever, the things that like gather up like the scrap metal shit that makes it there, or the... Don't you actually have like shit like, well, I remember Jake describing it
It's
that
like
you
this
have
plated armor over your arm. It's not a gauntlet per se, but it's
Mhm.
definitely like arm guard, but it's plated so it's bendable.
Right.
And it's more practical to put it on because in sci-fi world it just extends out and...
I think I remember like how Jake had described it where it's like you've actually got like the metal plating and stuff like woven in, like put into your like pants, so that way you can just like hit hit the backs of your legs to your thighs to activate it, and then you just stand like, I'm ready to old timey fist fight. It was just
I guess I can do that.
it's funny, but it's your character.
Yeah, I love the stance. I love the idea of it, like because it takes a high knee with like a thigh slap on the back of the forearm. And then you're immediately in that pose, that old-timey boxing pose.
And it made sense at the time, because it's like, oh, what are they doing when they're not equipped? It's like, oh, they just kind of look like weird leg armor.
But yeah, it's just styled so it's like those butler outfits that have like the extremely like poofed out
I don't
like
know
thigh
about
decorations.
Does an 11 hit?
Oh, I just looked at it too. Because I don't think it does. No, sorry.
There.
So we know their AC is 12 then. Because a 12 hit before.
I guess I'll try and trip a bug.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing the combat maneuver trip?
Yeah, why not? It's a standard action that isn't an attack, so... I don't know, I need a weapon with that property. Well, it should probably say that on this thing. Instead of just saying, I can do this. Let's see.
So anything else then?
I'm working on it. I'm just making sure other things don't
Okay.
need weapons since this needs 11.
It's kind of like a paladin's smite. Needs a weapon. Needs a melee weapon. Though actually, I guess in the most recent one, they kind of did away with that.
I guess I'll throw sand at it. Called Dirty Trick.
Pocket sand!
Yeah.
Do you have that combat maneuver?
Doesn't say I need it in the rules. Just says you make an unorthodox attack to briefly hinder the target's dirty trick. It's an improvised action designed to put your opponent at a disadvantage.
Yeah, but I had to take that combat maneuver.
So why doesn't it say you need it here? Sounds like I just take a -2 penalty to my attack roll for every 5 feet between me and the target.
So you can perform one standard action, one move action, and one swift action. Or you can instead perform one full action. So, like, if you attacked, you could do a move or a swift.
Oh, I thought I could do 2 standards.
That was my mistake from the way I was interpreting it, because I was thinking with Death Watch rules, where it's like you have 2 things, but one of them can be a move. So that's my fault for the way I said it.
Nah, I got nothing. Next person.
Ben.
I'll just say Dirty Trick needs feet. This is a terrible instruction manual.
It's kind of surrounded.
Does disarm require
Yeah, I
feet?
thought he might take a guarded step, but then I'm
More.
also thinking, like, it doesn't matter. Because, like, they would just move and attack.
True, but if he shoots from there, he's at disadvantage.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. Or
If
does
you-
it
yeah, if
do
you're
an
ta- if
attack
you're
of
sh-
opportunity? Or just... Because there's not disadvantage in this game, right?
Oh, there isn't? Okay, well, that's
Okay,
good.
there's not, like, advantage or disadvantage, right?
Then it probably would be an attack of opportunity. Let me see here.
Because I thought...
When an opponent in a space you threaten makes a ranged attack, you can use your reaction to make a melee
So he'll
attack.
take a guarded step back to, that direction. And then takes off a shot, which gets his full attack bonus. But he crit fails. Critical fumble. Oh, shit.
Wait, how do you fight defensively if you can only do 1 standard action?
You
That's a
don't.
full action.
And,
So it would take up, your
yeah, you don't do anything else when you do that. You just get a +4 the next time somebody's swinging at you.
It says a +2.
You take a -4 penalty when you make an attack in that round, but you gain a +2 bonus to AC until the start of your next turn. It's a standard action, but then you can also still make a move or a swift action.
All right, so he slips and moves 5 feet in a random direction.
Oh, okay.
Provoking attacks of opportunity normally. Is that if you enter or just if you leave? Or if you move within?
Probably if you would move within. So, but you have to determine a random direction. So I would say roll
attacks of opportunity only
leave.
trigger when you leave.
Yeah. Okay, so a random direction we say. So what is there? 8 possible squares.
Yeah.
So we want to roll it. I guess we'll roll a d8. All right. So I'm looking at it like from my point of view, it's a clock. The top is 8. Top right is 1. So it'll go around like that.
Okay.
I rolled the wrong dice. 6. Okay. That's Ben's turn. Number 4. Is that the one right next to Ben?
That's this one right here.
Right, he moves next to Ben and attacks him.
Okay.
And fails.
Cool.
Number 3 is dead. Scrap.
Okay, so I was wrong about the dirty trick thing. Because, like, at level 2, I took a combat maneuver to get dirty trick.
Okay.
But, because I had to take a combat feat. But it turns out the combat feat just gives me a +4 in it, so you don't need the +4 to
like
do
you already
it.
had anybody could do it, but you're especially good at it.
So she was right, where like normally you take like a -2, I think, to do it.
If you're doing ranged, apparently.
Oh.
For each 5 foot you're away from the person. If you're trying to do like a distance dirty trick, like throw a rock at him or some shit.
I was like,
So you
don't
have
you need a
+4?
feat? Because like I get a +4.
Oh, so your pocket sand is really good.
Yeah, but like I didn't like
It's really fine, Sand.
I didn't realize I just got a bonus to it. I thought like I thought when I took it that I
specially
had
made
to do
sand.
it.
He had this
So do you
specially
feel like you
imported
regret
from
it?
one of the
Hater.
planets
I mean, it's fine.
that are out in the packed worlds.
Dune
This-
planet specifically.
Exactly.
I don't want to give them magic powers for my pocket sand.
So
No, not spice, just the sand.
this is
Nah,
kind
no,
of
that's the
confusing.
spice.
No, the spice is.
I need
The spice can
clarification.
be found in the sand, but it's
So
not the
under
same.
full actions, fight defensively the same one as under standard action. But that indicates because under full action.
I see. Fight defensively under standard and fight defensively under full.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do it halfway, or you can do it double.
I want to say what it's trying to say is you pick that first and then whatever other action standard to do that, but it's still kind of confusing.
The spice melon.
I'm
I guess
assuming.
you could do the standard fight defensively and still do a swift action and a move action.
I feel like it's trying to say like 2 standard actions equate to a full action, but I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm going to use a move action to activate my combat targeting on number 4. And I'm going to shoot it with my pistol.
Alright. Your laser pistol?
Yep, my laser pistol. Which won't hit because it's an 11.
It was a 1?
An 11.
Oh. No, it does hit.
She rolled an 11 before and it didn't hit.
She was using kinetic.
Oh, this is okay because of energy. I got
Yeah,
right.
it's 2 different
Two
ACs.
different. I fucking keep. I'm
yeah,
looking
you
at
thought
it right
you had
here.
it all narrowed down, and then.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, for only 1 fire damage. I just grazed its carapace.
To number 4?
To number 4, yes.
Takes 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 fire damage.
Alright.
I just grazed at it while it was near Ben.
Sir Reginald?
This one, which I've already shot once before.
And number 1?
2 for 10.
Oh, with your kinetic?
Yes.
Oh.
Reload.
Reloading.
Number 1. I guess, yeah. Oh shit. Ben's gonna get all affected.
We've got too many ranged characters. We need more. We need more frontline tanks.
No, I'm working on it.
I should have played a Solon. I should have played a Solaran.
We don't put